My next guest is a comedian, an actor and my fellow Strictly friend and superstar. Of course, he lifted the glitter ball back in 2020 and now Bill Bailey's back with a new show. You're all right there, you've gone on all on a funny angle.
Sorry,
there.
I was leaning over.
Leaning in. Your new show is called Bring the Drama and it's all about giving aspiring actors the chance to make their dreams come true. Now, this show touches me like when I was a child, like my little soul, because, for a start, being working class, still really hard to get, I think, into acting. Back then, absolutely impossible. You've got responsibilities.
Yes.
You know, when you've got people to look after, you think, I can't be unemployed.
No.
Secondly, being Indian, being a woman, back when I was younger, nothing, nobody. So I didn't do it. I didn't pursue it. I did a lot of things. So this show is something I wish had been there for me, you know, and it's such a great idea, Bill.
Exactly that, and all the things you said, you know, because you probably, but you may have had people say, well, don't do that, you'll not be in work. It's a precarious profession, it's difficult, notoriously difficult to get into, and, you know, you should get a proper job. And I think that these are the kind of challenges that these actors have gone through. They've had, you know, all sorts of setbacks. They wanted to go to drama school. They couldn't for whatever reason. And as you say, I mean, some of them are more of my vintage, you know, and you think when you're a bit older, it's even harder to get into it. So it's a lovely sort of kind of uplifting story from all of them.
And they're coached by well-known actors in the industry, is that right?
That's right, yes.
So basically, who's in it? Yeah.
What happens is they recreate scenes from famous TV shows. So they actually go on the set of EastEnders, Silent Witness, Peaky Blinders, and they get to act out these scenes and they get mentored by the stars of those shows.
That's incredible.
Which is amazing.
And what I love is, and this, you know, goes to the point I was making earlier, is that the casting director of Bridgerton is she not a judge? It's not a reality show in that sense, no judging, is there?
That's right, no. I mean, Kelly Valentine-Hendry, who's the casting director on the show, she, yes, as you say, she casted Bridgerton.
Well, and that, you know, I watch it now, Indian women leading the role. It blows my mind, you know. Exactly,
yes, because that's her sort of, she's renowned for that, you know, casting sort of outside the box, you know, outside of what you think would be the stereotype. And she's got a brilliant eye, she's got a brilliant insight into the nature of acting and what makes a person right for their role.
Yeah, and so so this, at the end, they get this beautiful show reel, don't they? And then they can maybe, hopefully, go and get a big agent.
That's it.
Can you remember Bill Bailey, the little Bill Bailey, back in the day, getting your first agent, your first moment?
Honestly, doing this show, it's really reminded me of those early days when I was trying to get work. I got an agent when I just left school. I was trying to get work. I got a bit of extra work on Casualty. I thought that was so exciting. Oh, they were so excited. There he is. Look, that's him. That's the back of his head.
It was brilliant. Was it just a walk-on role, or did you get to speak?
I had a line. I had one line.
Can you remember it?
It was something like, Mrs. Trevelyan, will you come through now, please? You know,
Beautiful.
And I think he got cut in the end. But
who cares?
Who cares?
You were there.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah. And it really was so exciting.
Do you know the interesting thing about that, though? You know, because we've heard, you know, sort of doctors has been acting. You know, some of these sort of shows where big stars had their very first breaks. I think that is also part of the industry that these actors in your show are going into, where, you know, traditional shows like that, the small walk-on parts.
Exactly, and very much so in this show, like Casualty, Silent Witness. I mean, people like Benedict Cumberbatch, Kate Winslet have gone into and been in these shows. So it very shows you these are the kind of training grounds for actors who go on to become big stars.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. I don't suppose, don't tell us any. Do you find out, does anybody
I can't tell you. You have to watch it
I really want
to find out.
And do we fall in love with some of them? I mean, do we hear their stories?
Very much so, yes. As I say, they're a lovely bunch. They came into it, no illusions. Look, you know, they're very grounded. They've all, you know, been working lots of different jobs. One was a retired police officer, healthcare workers, nurses, cab drivers. They've all got this life experience that they bring to it.
And I think that helps, probably, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
It probably does.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your tour as well? Thoughtifier.
Thoughtifier.
It's been Antipodean, hasn't it?
It went to New Zealand and I had a lot of fun down there. And now it's starting in the UK. In fact, but my
You're so athletic. Look at you.
I know, look at that.
Is that a lunge? How long did you hold that lunge for?
Well, you can't see what happens after that where I couldn't get up. No. It starts in Dublin on February the 9th.
Gorgeous.
And then it goes all around the UK.
Right, and what's this about? You create music with the audience and there's some sort of AI involved.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I thought, because, you know, everyone's talking about AI, I've created the Bill Bailey AI chatbot.
Gorgeous.
Right, which is a thing of wonder to behold, as you can imagine. So that appears in the show, which was a lot of fun to create. And then there's a lot of music in the show, and I get the audience to kind of join in with it, because it's very much about, I want to celebrate, like, human musical communal achievements, you know, as opposed to AI. It's almost like a bit of a battle. So
Is it?
You know, AI is supposed to be,
you're meant to be out of a job soon.
We're meant to be out of a job soon. And I'm saying, no, hold on a minute. I don't think you can do this.
Back off, AI.
Exactly.
Back off. Brilliant. Bill, absolutely joyful to see you.
Yeah,
and you're still dancing, aren't you? Well, you dance in the show,
There's dancing
don't
in the show. There's a bit of Charleston.
Well, I love it. Bill, you're always such a joy to be around. Thank you so much. And I know that, is it Natalie Cassidy who played Sonia? She's
in the show,
I love her. I think she's a great actress.
No, she's brilliant.
Yeah,
she did a great job with them.
So you can watch Bring the Drama on Wednesday, the 14th of February at 9 p.m. on BBC Two, and you're touring from...
9th of Feb, all around the UK.
All around the UK. Can't wait. Super stuff. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.